Okay, Stephanie Pletchus is back with us again. First time in the new studio. Eventually we're going to stop saying that because everybody will be through here at least once.
My first time up here.
First time in this one. Not your first time doing the Atlas Life, though.
Right.
So introduce us to Stephanie Palermo.
Stephanie was actually one of the first nurses that I talked to when I first started here.
Oh.
Yeah, so we hit it off, obviously, because we have the same name, of course.
Yep.
And I tried, to get her on board with us, and just didn't work out, and now she's with us, and hopefully stays with us for a long time.
She is where?
She's in Reno, Nevada.
Wow, so another Reno nurse that is, we have quite a few of them there.
Popular.
How did that work out?
I really don't know.
No?
No.
It was just one of those things?
Well, no, she really wanted to go out there. She was excited to go farther out west, and that's just kind of how it worked.
And that's how it worked out. Sometimes that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So Stephanie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
And Stephanie Palermo, welcome to the Atlas Life. All right, Stephanie Palermo is with us today. Palermo, right? I'm pronouncing your last name correctly.
Correct. Yep.
All right, good. Because I have butchered some names on here before, so I'm just making sure. So you're med-surg tele nurse in Reno, Nevada. I have talked to more than a couple of our nurses there in Reno. Tell me how it is.
It's okay. It's not the best place I've been, but it's not the worst. Reno's amazing. There's so many things to do. So many things are so close. There's a lot of travelers in Reno, so there's a lot of really good teamwork. So that's a good thing, and you can count on them, to help you out if you need. So it's been okay.
Good. So, and we'll get into this a little bit. So you said it's not the worst. Like, I love these questions. Give me the worst.
Yeah.
Like, what was, and you don't necessarily have to name hospital names or anything, but like why was it bad, or that type of thing?
Yeah. So worst for me is like no teamwork. You have no one to rely on. Your schedule's awful. Your housing's terrible. The situation, the areas you're in is just awful. So like I said, it's not like that. There's good teamwork, and the area is beautiful. Reno's an awesome place. Anyone who gets a chance should come here. It's great, great, great. Tahoe's so close. California's so close. So I don't know. Worse is just bad in everything.
Yeah. And I've heard there's great national parks. Like, I love national parks.
Yes.
There are great national parks there.
There's so many national parks. You could hike every single day and not hike all the trails that are here.
Wow.
Like within an hour, there's tons and tons and tons of things to do here.
Wow. So as a traveler who wants to just get out and experience stuff, you're in the right place.
Heck yeah. Definitely. Yep.
Excellent. Okay. So how did you first connect with Stephanie?
Facebook. So I was with another company for all of my assignments, which I loved them, but it just wasn't working out with placement. I was really trying to find something West Coast, warm, outdoorsy, and they didn't really have anything. And so I put something on Facebook, and Stephanie replied to me right away. And I was like, oh, Stephanie, cool. She's got to be good. We have the same name.
Right.
So we started chatting, and we chatted for a long time. I kept extending at my old contract, and so she probably thought I was never going to sign a contract with her. And then finally came the day. I was there for 10 and a half months. So I was like, okay, I'm ready. What are we going to do? And she found me Reno, and it's a really good pay package they had. And like I said, the area is awesome. So we talk a lot. I text her sometimes at like midnight, and she doesn't get mad at me yet. So
it's all part of the job. We've had that conversation. I've had that conversation with multiple recruiters, and recruiters like husbands or wives or whatever. I'm like, that's just how it goes, right? That's just how it is.
Sometimes she'll be like, okay, I'm driving. I'm on my way to pick up my son, but I'll text you in 20 minutes. I'm like, perfect. And 20 minutes later, there she is. So she's so far.
That's what's important. Like if she says she's going to do something, that she does it, right?
Yeah. She is super accountable, and whenever she says she'll have a package for me or she's looking into something, she always does and goes above and beyond. Sometimes she texts me at 10 o'clock at night. That's just how it works out, but she's been really great.
Excellent. Good. Trust is so important. That relationship is so important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So why did you start traveling? So how long ago was it? Why did you start?
So I've been traveling for about a year and a half now. I'm from New York, and I was sick of it. I was sick of the cold. I was kind of bored where I was. I wasn't really moving up or anything. So I just decided, okay, well, one of my friends left and traveled and she loved it. And so now it's my turn. And I'm not looking back. I have zero to go back.
How difficult was the decision to do that? Because that's come up recently in conversations that I've had.
Yeah. So for me, it wasn't. I'm single. I don't have kids. So it was just basically like, sorry, mom and dad, I'm out of here. Otherwise, my manager at home was super supportive about it. My friends are super supportive. We try and see each other as much as we can. So for me, it was pretty easy. And like I said, I haven't looked back. I don't regret it. Everywhere I've gone, I've loved. The areas have been beautiful. I've gotten really lucky.
And I'm sure at some point you'll run across one of those not so great contracts, right? But it seems like you have that personality where you could just work through it.
I just try to work through it. Absolutely. I think this is the worst I've been on in Reno, which, it happens. Not everyone's going to be great. And I kind of expected it to happen because I've had really good ones. But the outside world of the hospital is so great that it's like you can do anything for 3 days.
Yes. Well, and that's for years you can do anything for 3 months, right? That's
right. Absolutely. 13 weeks is so short.
Yeah.
So short.
It goes quick. So best part about travel nursing, and then probably the hardest part or the worst part about it.
Yeah. Best part, absolutely meeting new people. Just developing relationships with people, seeing how different hospitals do things, from county to county, not even state to state. It's so different the way that these hospitals do things. And so learning new ways and learning new things and getting to do new things. I de-accessed the port the other day. I've never done that before. I wasn't allowed to. So it's just like you get to do different things, different places. I love that. And I love being able to learn new things and meet great people, whether it's patients or your coworkers or other travelers. Meeting new people, developing those relationships you're going to have for the rest of your life. That's the best part. Hardest part, probably just like housing. Housing's really hard with traveling. Trying to find somewhere to live that you're going to either have a good roommate or you're going to live on your own and pay more, or it's going to be a bad neighborhood. I mean, going to a place where you've never been, you could be in the worst neighborhood and not know, you know?
Right.
So I think that's the hardest, but you get through it. You go stay at a hotel if you have to.
We always you always have that built in. Like if you're not safe or whatever, go stay at a hotel for a couple of days and then figure it out.
And your recruiter will help you figure it out. Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. So in the past year and a half, like what's the best experience that you've had?
Oh my gosh, I've had so many. So when I was in Iowa, I was there for 10 and a half months, and it's so central. I was able to take a vacation every single month. I could drive to Chicago, it was 3 hours away, and fly anywhere. And that was amazing. Even driving distance, there were so many things that were so great. Seeing the country, you'd never have this chance to do this if it wasn't for this job. So just being able to travel and go places and see things, and it's just amazing.
So through all of this, through your nursing career so far and now travel nursing, like what's been the either the hardest to learn or taking you the longest to learn?
Definitely who to call when there's a problem. So I always go in on the first day, which this probably sounds terrible, but I always tell my preceptor, like, I know how to be a nurse and I'm darn good at it, but I don't know who to call if there's a problem. That's what I need. I need you to tell me, what do I do if there's an emergency? Who do I call? How do I get a hold of them? After that, it's smooth sailing. It usually takes a few weeks to kind of get used to their policies and who to call. But after that, it's, you kind of become one of their family once you catch on, and you don't have to ask 100 million questions and annoy everybody.
That makes sense. So,
yeah.
Okay. So I talked to Stephanie just a little bit right before we started here, and she, I said, okay, give me the scoop. I need something here. And so we were kind of scrolling through your Facebook page and stuff. I get it now. You're from New York. What's your obsession with Derek Jeter?
Oh my God. Well, how can you not be obsessed with him? He's a babe, first of all. Best shortstop ever. I will argue that with anyone who wants to say it's not. Just a genuine guy. You know, you don't hear all the tabloids talking about him and all the drama. And just a stand-up guy, does a lot for the community, does a lot for the kids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't. I'm not a Yankee fan whatsoever. One of my very good friends is a Yankee fan. I can't argue with as a teammate, and he potentially was one of the best shortstops of all time. Arguably, one of the best.
Absolutely. Can't go wrong.
It was just I just saw it. Well, it was on your Facebook page. It was just recently, right? And they replayed his last at bat at Yankee Stadium, and that was magic. That was baseball magic.
Exactly. Like, how many times does that happen in somebody's career? Somebody's career that's been on the same team for their entire career. Like, it's just, he's perfect.
I wish I knew him. I could introduce you to him. I don't.
Oh my gosh! If you did that, you'd be my hero.
I've met my share of Major League Baseball players. I have not met Derek Jeter. I think that would be.
Oh gosh. Well, if you do, you let me know.
I'll remember you. I'll remember.
Okay. Perfect.
So last question. What's next?
What's next? So hopefully Arizona. That's my plan-ish. Stephanie can tell you, I'll pick a place and say, oh, this is where I want to go. And then I pick 40 other places that I want to go as well. Never really know what's next. But I don't plan to stop traveling till I meet Prince Charming and, have to settle down.
Right.
So till then, just wherever there's good money and good things to do and I hear good things about the hospital, hopefully Arizona. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for warm winters.
Sure. Well, coming from New York, right? I mean,
done with snow.
Hey, it snows plenty here in Nebraska, so I don't blame you whatsoever. So.
Yep. No. Stephanie said, you should come to Nebraska. It's nice. I'm like, no, that's not happening.
You know what? I've lived here almost all my life, so I'm used to it by now. So
yeah.
So, well, Stephanie, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
You bet. And we'll see you out there on the road.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks.